Before you, I have two very good ramp spells, but what are the differences? Well, we're going to get into that, but before we do, like and subscribe. Let's get that subscriber number up. Why not? The head-to-head is between Clifftop Lookout and Overlord of the Hauntwoods. After I break this down, you're going to see they're actually rather similar. However, one of them is substantially more expensive. Clifftop Lookout is a 3-cost ramp spell because what it does is it enters and reveals cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. Notably, there are a lot of cards like this that when they enter, you go get a land. However, they usually are a basic land. This one is special because it could be any land. You could pull a fetch land, you could pull a shock land. It's really a great card. That land comes in tapped, pretty standard for these sort of spells. Now let's move on to Overlord. Overlord of the Hauntwoods is 5 mana, but realistically, no one's ever spending that. Whenever you see this played, it's done for its impending cost of 3. Right off the bat, a difference between the two of these is actually Clifftop's easier to cast because it's 1 forest and 2 colorless. 2 forests and 1 colorless is a little bit tougher. Typically not too bad, but still it is a notable difference. When Overlord enters, whether you cast it for its impending or its full cost, it will create a land called Everywhere that is every land type, and it also comes in tapped. Initially, I thought a key difference was that Everywhere would come in and it would be untapped, but no, just like Clifftop Lookout, it comes in tapped. You can't use it right away. And while you may see a huge difference because this is a 6/5 and this is a 1/2, if you cast Overlord for its impending cost, it's actually not a creature. In that case, it gets 4 impending counters on it, and at the beginning of your end step, you remove 1. And once all those nasty little counters are gone, it is finally that 6/5 body that you were hoping it was. Until then, it is just an enchantment. This is actually a pretty major downside. It not being a creature means you can't do anything with it attacking or blocking, but also spells like this with powerful enter the battles effect, you probably want to bounce in and out to do its effect multiple times. Another substantial difference is that Clifftop has reach. Green decks are pretty weak to flying. There's a lot of ways to get around that, but not nearly as many as you'd think that are impactful. This having reach is a pretty good blocker. So between the two, which one would you say is better? I'll also put that Overlord of the Hauntwoods is substantially more expensive. So you tell me in the comments. Talk to you soon.